Welcome and welcome back. My name is Andrew from the duo at makeitdairyfree.com. Today we are backyard barbecuing the absolute best vegan grilled chicken. We're gonna be starting out with a sweet, rustic, and sticky homemade barbecue sauce. This sauce is so good. You're gonna be putting it on literally everything. Your fries, vegetables, your spouse, your cereal. What? I see you putting on them reading glasses. Where's that spousal barbecue sauce? Oh, there it is. We're also gonna be making a flavor-packed seitan that I'll show you how to grill up like some nice and juicy meat. Let's get it. To start out our barbecue sauce, let's get a small pot going with olive oil over medium heat. So from here, you're gonna add in your minced garlic. But before you do that, it's important to make sure you have all of your ingredients in front of you. You could either have it all measured out or just have all the utensils you need to measure it out in front of you as well. You wanna get your garlic sizzling in the pot until it becomes nice and fragrant. At this point, I dump my ketchup in first and everything else right behind it. I do this because I want to stop the direct heat on the garlic so I don't burn it. Now, once you have everything in the pot, give it about a minute or two and you're technically done. But if you're planning to have this sticky enough to be on human body parts, you're gonna want to reduce it to allow it to thicken up. Lower the heat and let it simmer. Give it about 10 to 15 minutes. During this time, go write down all the 50 shades of gray ways you're going to put this on your woman. Chicken. If you haven't made seitan before, it's probably a bit daunting. It's all good. Believe it or not, it's super easy. So if you have watched me make bread before, you know I'm all about here is your dry stuff, here is your wet stuff, now combine it. With this recipe, we're going for a tender texture, not too elastic, and we want to pack some flavor. So after combining the dry stuff and stirring it, in another bowl, add all the wet stuff. On the website, we list items you can use as swaps, but my recommendation would be try your best to get the actual ingredients. If you know us, we don't use any weird ingredients, and everything we use can be found in multiple other recipes on our website. So there's no buying something for just one recipe, although you're definitely going to be making this one more than a few times. Either that or you ain't got no taste buds. When you have everything in the bowl, give it a good whisk to make sure it's all combined. Get the wet poured over the dry stuff and use a sturdy spoon or spatula to mix everything together. Make sure you leave no dry stuff in the bowl. Then turn it out onto the counter and begin to knead it for a few minutes, just to make sure everything is incorporated. Flatten it out a bit with your hand to about 3/4 to 1/2 of an inch. Use a knife or kitchen scissors to cut out your cutlets. I make just about 6 cutlets. You can make them bigger or smaller if you like. From here, I like to let mine rest about 10 minutes, allowing the flavors to come together. To cook the cutlets, you want to steam them to get the best chicken-like texture. But since I don't have the appropriate setup to steam them, I had to mock something up. As you see here, I used a large baking sheet and a wire rack and filled up the baking sheet just about an inch. Then I placed the cutlets on top of the wire rack. After that, I cover it with foil and then move it over to the oven. Once these get out of the oven, that is your seitan. You can grill this right away, or you can refrigerate and grill later. At this point though, I'm pretty much just gonna get them on the grill. When getting these on the grill, make sure to oil your grill or use some grill mats that we'll link in the description. Now cover your cutlets with the homemade barbecue sauce and let them cook just about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. When ready, serve them right away or refrigerate for later. You guys are gonna love this one. Make sure to take your pics and tag us on Instagram. This way we can see your amazing food. I appreciate you. My family appreciates you. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next week. And remember, believe in good.